This is the Ms.FitVegan podcast, episode 40. Can you guys hear that? Can you hear in the background? There are people blowing leaves or whatever the fuck they are doing outside my condo. You can hear it, right? And it's just like, I opened the window and I yelled and I said, "Can you guys fucking stop? I'm trying to film a goddamn podcast." They just kept going. And this leads me to the topic at hand today, guys. Not everyone is going to like you. Not everyone's supposed to like you. You know why? Because you don't like everyone either. So why in the actual fuck do you expect everyone to approve of every fucking thing you do? And everyone to fucking like you? Do you know that more people hate Beyonce than love her? I don't give a fuck about Beyonce. I'm just naming a big name with millions of fans all over the world. But she has millions more of people that fucking shit on her. Will Smith once said that when you have more haters than fans, that's how you know you're famous. Now, I don't give a fuck about being famous. I'm talking about being alive, being a human, okay? So if you're a human, you're going to have people judging you. Can you guys hear that? You know what? Maybe I should stop the podcast, listen to see how much you guys can hear of that horrific sound. And then I should continue. It's just like my window's closed and it's so goddamn loud. All right, I'm just going to continue. There's no respect. It's like me and Rodney Dangerfield. They have no respect for us. Okay, so I don't think I can continue this podcast. The background noise is really bothering me. Yeah, no, it's not gonna work. Okay, I realized it wasn't that bad. So I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, so I just want you to understand that it's part of life. It's part of being a human. Not everyone's gonna agree with you. Not everyone's gonna like you. And that is okay. I don't know where along the road you learned or you decided or you heard that everyone is supposed to like you, but you don't like everyone. And so like I think one of the last episodes, oh my God, I can't hear myself think. Why did I start this podcast again? The noise is so loud to me, but I don't think you guys can hear it as loud because the mic is really close to my mouth. That's what she said. And so you guys can't even hear what I hear, but I can barely hear myself think. And I don't know what the point of this is. If they're not cutting grass, they're just blowing stuff. I don't even know what kind of job is this. I know it's not fulfilling. That's for damn sure. Nobody was put on earth to do whatever the fuck they are doing. They're not doing landscaping, guys. It's just a fucking leaf blower. And there's no leaves here. What are they doing? Just moving garbage around the fucking condo area, like the pool area and stuff. Like, what the fuck? You know, a lot of us don't want to hurt other people's feelings. So we hurt our own feelings. We hurt our own feelings so that we don't hurt other people's feelings. But what about you? What about the most important goddamn person in your life? You. Do you matter? Like, who matters more? And yeah, I just recently stopped talking to my mom so much. I used to call her every day at noon, and then I would sometimes call her so we could eat dinner together, okay? And so, like on FaceTime and stuff. And I really didn't want to do it. But I felt obligated because I've always taken care of her and my sister. I've always been there. And, you know, just 2 years ago, I finally moved out of my house. I finally moved out. You know, I told you guys my sister passed away. I finally moved. And I moved out of the state. And I moved away. I moved far away from New York. moved to Florida, and I'm living my life, and for the first time in 35 years. And I was 35 when I moved. I'm 37 now. Keep up, boo. So it's very difficult to do that, to not talk to her every day, because I personally don't want to talk to her every day, but I felt very guilty and obligated to. And, my mom, and thank God she does not know how to access podcasts, because somebody taught her how to access YouTube. So she watches all my YouTube videos, which is a big mistake. Whoever did that, fuck you. No, because she is very critical of herself. So of course she's going to criticize me for everything. And I don't need it. You know what I mean? I don't need it. If you are, please keep it to yourself. If somebody asks you for feedback or your opinion, yes, tell them. But if I don't ask you, don't fucking tell me something. Don't tell me your opinion about me unless I ask you. Please. Seriously. And I was thinking about these weirdos that comment negative things. I was in the kayak the other day, having the time of my life. Seriously, I want to kayak every single week as a workout. It was just absolutely incredible. The best workout I've ever had, hands down. And wow, I would love to do it every day, but I know that's ridiculous. Even though right around the corner from where I live is a giant park, and they have paddleboarding and kayaking, and I've only been there twice. I've been here 2 years. I've only been there twice. Oh my gosh, I loved it so much. And you kayak to a beach area. It's a man-made beach, I guess. And then you get out and the water's crystal clear, and there's fish there, and you're swimming with the fish. I love swimming with fish, by the way, but Awa does not. Anyway, okay, focus. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, these haters online. So I realized in the kayak the other day that they just want to be seen. That's why they do it. I always knew this, but it hit me because what happened was I was in the kayak, and Awa was I just wish that the boats could see us, because there was a bend in the tree line. And so we had to kayak against the current, which was amazing, the best workout ever. And so we were trying our very, very, very best to get around the bend. And so the boats could see us, because she was afraid that there was all these giant yachts, and she was afraid that they were going to zoom around the corner and kill us. And, it was a possibility. It wasn't the safest area to kayak, but that's besides the point. Okay. The point is that it made me realize when she said that, I was oh my God, it just hit me. These people online that leave negative comments, they just want to be seen. They just want to be loved. They just want to be acknowledged, and they don't have the goddamn balls. They don't have the balls to put themselves out there, make videos, post photos of themselves half naked online with a watermelon. They don't have the balls to do this. I'm not saying I technically have balls, but my balls are bigger than theirs. I'm telling you right now. If you go to somebody's page, and I know nobody listening to this is this kind of person. There's no way. But if by some crazy chance you found me on Spotify, by some weird happenstance, if that's a word, I think it is, and you are someone who posts negative comments on people's pages, derogatory or just your opinion, and then something negative about them or about what they're doing or about what they said or whatever, it's most likely because you need to be seen. We all do. We all need to be acknowledged. We all need to be appreciated. We all need to be seen. And you probably don't have the balls to do it. And so you're trying to do it through a comment so that the person can see your comment and maybe take that to heart and feel bad about themselves. Or I don't even know what you're thinking doing that. Maybe you're not thinking. You're probably not. You're probably a zombie eating dead animal body parts. Just The Walking Dead. But yeah, that's another reason why I will never take a comment seriously, like ever. I don't take the positive ones either seriously. They make me feel really good. They make my heart smile, but I don't take you seriously. I don't know you. You don't know me. What's a compliment from somebody who doesn't even know you? Like, and I'll respond nicely, but like, I'm not taking it to heart. It's not personal. Even the people that I love that know me in real life, if they compliment me, that's amazing, but I'm not taking it to heart. It doesn't mean anything. It's nice. It's better than an insult, but nobody can make you feel good about yourself, and nobody can make you feel bad about yourself. You feel the way you feel about yourself, by yourself, because of yourself. Your self-esteem comes from yourself. That's why it's called self-esteem. But, I wanted to say something else about, well, it was a different topic, but now I can't remember it. Damn it. Kind of like got lodged in the middle of my noggin and I can't get it out. Oh, what was I going to say? Damn, I'm sure it was so wise and so beyond my years. Can't think of it. So yeah, I really highly recommend, oh my God, Awa hates when I say that because I just highly recommend everything. Like I was just flossing my teeth. I highly recommend this floss, guys. Like everything I highly recommend. But what I was going to say, I don't just recommend things. I highly recommend them. What I was going to say was, I highly recommend that you start a podcast. It is so amazing because, oh yeah, well, I never finished the thought about my mom. She just like, when you call her, guys, she just talks. And it's like, I get it. She's not completely mentally here. I understand that. Okay, so it's not completely her fault. But like, you call her and you could literally put her on mute for 15 minutes or more. Or in infinity and beyond. I don't know. I've never actually tried to never interrupt her. But you call her and she will talk for 15 minutes or more straight. And never once even notice you're not there. You put her on mute and you go do the dishes. You walk your turtle. You fucking take a shower. You come back. She's still talking. And it's hilarious, but not when you live with her. Because, yeah, that was a nightmare. For a very long time, because she wakes up at like 4 a.m. and she doesn't go to bed till like midnight. And she's talking the whole fucking time, the whole day, screaming, talking, crying, like all the emotions. And so what happened was, it was an insane place to live for a very long time. Yeah. So I'm not like, surprised why I have some psychological problems, but, the main thing is that I never express my emotions. I never cry. I never scream. I only scream as a joke. And I don't know how to cry. I can't cry on demand. So I want to try that because I think I might need that for my acting skills, my fruity commercial acting skills one day. So I'll perhaps try that. But I don't express my emotions because my mom was always expressing hers. Since I started living with her when I was 13. So it's like one of us had to fucking be the adult and be responsible. And that had to be me because she wasn't going to be able to do it. I mean, the things that she has done in her life is so crazy. I don't even want to get into it because it's not my place to tell her business. But like, she was in no way, shape, or form ready or responsible enough to have kids. Okay. And that's why her kids were taken away from her. Okay. And so, just some people should not have kids. I mean, like, there's a goddamn test. You have to pass a permit and a driving test to get a driver's license. But you could just fuck someone and have a kid. What the fuck? Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of having sex. I am going to do a live soon with my friend Eli. His name is the Free Melon Society, I believe. Yeah. I got to start watching his videos. I just watched my first video from him today. And it was about sex because, I mean, I have to watch a video about sex and fruit. Like, that's a non-negotiable, okay? If I see a YouTube video that says something about sex and fruit in the title, I don't care what I'm doing. I'm watching the video right that second. And so what happened was I was so inspired that I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm posting one of my commercials that I did. I shot a lot of commercials long time ago, 3, 4, 5 years ago, on my own and also with my friend. And I never posted any of them. And I have this amazing watermelon commercial that I shot all by myself here where I live in Miami. And I never posted it, and I really want to, but I just feel like it's not good enough. And like, yes, I know that's why I manifested this genius, Wes, to help me do commercials now. And it's such a beautiful, symbiotic, perfect relationship. I really, really, really love him. I love his work. I don't love him. I don't know him. But what I meant to say was I love working with him. And that's pretty rare because I usually don't like working with anyone or any guys. But I have manifested this amazing person in my life. And yeah, it's really perfect. And you know what's the best part? Is he likes everything I do. And I don't know if he really does, but he says he does. So fuck it. It's the same thing to me. And like literally, he's never asked me to reshoot anything. He's never ever requested me to redo any voiceovers or change anything. He's just like, everything I do is perfect. And just whatever I want to do is what works. And I'm just like, really? Like no direction. Like it's amazing. It's literally the perfect director. He's the perfect director. Fruity director. He's probably the only fruity director, let's be honest. But yeah, I'm really blessed and grateful to work with somebody like him. Very, very talented. You know, it's interesting. I have a mantra. I have an affirmation that I always attract only the best people into my life now. And this is literally what happens. Okay, when you say something over and over and over again and you start to believe it and then you start to see the evidence of it, then it becomes reality. It becomes real. Okay, and so what do you want? What do you want to attract into your life, and what do you want to happen? Because start saying it and start finding little ways that it's true. Okay, start making it true. Fuck finding ways. You know what? Make it fucking true. Okay? I used to have an expression that every day of my life was like the Woodstock Fruit Festival. Okay? Because I have so much fruit and abundance around me, like high quality, gorgeous, delicious fruit. And I just moved here 2 years ago, guys. I have been eating this way since 2011. Okay, well, not exactly since 2011 because I didn't know about the fruit life in the beginning, but I've been eating an abundance of delicious, amazing, fruit and veggies since 2011. But in the beginning, it was a lot of like raw vegan tacos, raw vegan tiramisu, and, all the raw vegan crap, Cinnabons and burgers and cakes and cookies, pizza, like my ex-boyfriend, he used to buy me all this stuff. So much stuff. Ugh. And it's crazy because he never understood. I'm talking about him again. That's so sad. But he never understood addiction. Like, I have a chocolate addiction, okay? So I love chocolate. I can't have it. I don't want it in my life and in my house because I will not be able to stop eating it. And so, like, I told him this. But for my birthday one year, and this is how you know you're not compatible. Like, you just know you're not compatible. For my birthday one year, like in the very beginning, by the way, okay? Because before we got together, like when we were just like friends in the first 6 months, that's when he did this, okay? So we were not living together yet. We were not sleeping together. So before we slept together, he would always buy me so much stuff, okay? Yeah, like green juice every day, like 4 green juices and all the raw vegan gourmet stuff. And then for my birthday, I remember he was friends with the owner of Fine and Raw, which was an amazing raw vegan chocolate company in New York. And he got me all this chocolate from them, and then this giant chocolate bar. Like, it was like bigger than half my body. Okay. And it was like raw vegan, and it was sweetened with, I'm pretty sure it was sweetened with coconut sugar. They had some things sweetened with dates, but they were mostly doing coconut nectar, coconut sugar. And I remember like seeing it, and there was so much, and I was just like, why would you do that? I didn't say that. I was like so grateful and happy and excited in front of him, but in my head, and this was back in 2011, guys, when I didn't have any balls. Okay. I still don't, but I do, kind of. They're just in my head, okay? I didn't have any confidence. I didn't have any self-esteem. I didn't know anything about boundaries. I didn't know about expressing myself and telling people how I felt and saying my truth. I didn't know anything about that. So, we're not taught this stuff in school, okay? That's why I had to start a podcast to teach your ass how to stand up for yourself, God damn it. Gosh darn it. As Sherry would say. I know Sherry's listening, so I had to say it. Guys, Sherry's my manager, so if you have a problem with me, go fucking talk to Sherry. Okay? I'll tell you after the show her address and her phone number. Okay? Go fucking tell her, because I don't give a fuck. Okay? Thanks, Sherry. So anyway, so what was I saying? Oh yes. So I was like, oh my God, what the fuck am I gonna do with all this chocolate? Like I'm scared of it. I don't want this in my life. I don't want this in my house. And just today, my friend Olivia, which is actually Wes's girlfriend. So my fruity director has a gorgeous, fruity, incredible, beautiful, and talented girlfriend. And I love her. She was at the Woodstock Fruit Festival. So that's where we met. And she did the banana rolls. And she is just a credible chef. Amazing person too, and very, very, very smart. And she wrote a post that I want to share, actually, without her consent. It says, it's not restrictive to eliminate unhealthy foods. Would you tell a recovering alcoholic they have a restrictive mindset because they don't drink alcohol? Removing from our lives that which doesn't serve us is not only restrictive. Removing from our lives that which doesn't serve us is not only not restrictive, it's liberating. A restriction is something that limits freedom. We're not more free when we eat unhealthy foods. We're less free. We become slaves to foods that were designed with the exact intention to be addicting, not freeing. We become slaves inside our own bodies when we get sick from foods that were never of divine intention for us to consume. From a higher perspective, eliminating non-health promoting foods is the most healthy, mature, and aware choice we can make. Yeah, that was so beautifully put, and I highly recommend you check out that post. Olivia Herzog. I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. Olivia Herzog. So yeah, that's it. That's what happened there. I was really, and of course I ate so much chocolate in the next week. I probably ate it all. I don't remember now. It's been over 10 years. So I don't know what happened exactly, but I'm sure I ate way too much and I got really sick, and it was raw vegan, guys. Even this raw vegan gourmet stuff is processed. Okay? It's processed food. Fuck it. You don't need it. Your body doesn't want it. Your body wants water. Okay? That's why watermelon and melons and papayas and mangoes and all the melons, the cantaloupes and the soursop and the mangosteen and the everything. That's why all the fruit is so powerful and so good for you, because that's what your body wants. It doesn't want the fruit. It wants the water in the fruit. Your body is made up of over 70% water. And if we don't replace that water every single day, it gets dirty. It's like a dirty bathtub. I mean, no wonder we looking old before our time. And people, I can't wait to be 40, by the way. I'm always saying I'm almost 40, but I can't wait to be 40. Okay? Like, that's going to be just so incredible, because I'm just living for inspiring people. That's all I live for. I don't care about anything else, as you know. And so I can't wait to be on, hopefully there will still be internet by the time I'm 40, I pray. And I'll be on the internet and I'll be like, guys, I'm fucking 40 years old. well, by then I might say I'm 40 instead of the fucking. I might grow up by then, but I doubt it. I'm 40 years old, guys. I'm not joking. And I'll show my driver's license if I ever get one. Okay. And like, I want to look 20 when I'm 40. And I think I'm on my path. I think I'm on the way. Okay. And the reason is because I eat a lot of juicy fruit. Okay. This is the key. So, I never finished my train of thought with the Eli thing. Did I tell you guys? Yeah. So next week, I'm going to go live with Eli from Free Melon Society. He made a video that is so amazing and I highly recommend it. And we're going to talk about sex. His video is Eat Your Sex, a relationship between diet and sex force. You know, I don't know if you should use the word sex and force in the same sentence like that, but Eli clearly, he needs my help. I'm just gonna be honest. He needs my help a little bit. No, just kidding. But I could help him, do some research on that eating fruit and having sex part. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm excited because I have been talking about this for a long time offline and never really touched the subject. No pun intended. But I'm excited to talk about why fruit is not just the healthiest food on the planet, but it's also the sexiest food on the planet. And it also, there is a reason why it looks like sex organs. Okay, guys? Like, most fruit is phallic. Okay? Like, most fruit either looks like a penis or a vagina or ovaries or balls. Did you guys even realize that? And that's because fruit is the sexual part of the plant. Okay? And when you eat fruit, your senses are heightened, and not just your eyesight and your hearing, but all of your senses, your sexual senses. And so, eating the sexual part of the plant, side effects may include becoming more sexually attractive and embracing more of your sexuality and glowing and smelling better and tasting better. You know what I mean? And just being better in every way, okay? You're just going to be better in every fucking way. So if you don't want to be better in every fucking way, then stay away from my fruit. But if you're interested in improving your life, maybe losing some weight, maybe clearing your skin, maybe you're interested in feeling more energy, maybe you want to have better sex, maybe you want to have sex, maybe you just want to have sex like me, okay? Sorry, I'm desperate. Sorry, I'm not desperate. Okay, so what was I saying? Sorry, I got distracted. I'm not desperate. I'm just deprived because I don't just have sex with people. Like, I have to know them. I have to like be in love with them. So that's a problem when you're a sexual person. You're eating all this fruit. You're vibing high, but you're not like you don't just have casual sex. It's a problem, guys. I don't recommend it. I recommend you find someone, okay, fall in love with them, and then go raw vegan, okay? Don't try to be single and be raw vegan. It's not going to work out so good, okay? I'm just putting that out there. It's not going to work out for you, okay? And so let's leave this topic alone for now. I would like to not share anything else. Thank you guys so much for everything. I appreciate you. And yeah, that'll be very interesting being live with Eli talking about this stuff because he's so cute and funny and he blushes very easily. And so I feel like it will be a very uncomfortable discussion for him. And I'm excited for that because it's just like all other conversations are boring. If you're not uncomfortable slightly, or at least really passionate about a topic or excited to talk about something, then like, don't do it. Don't talk about it. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. And so check that out next week. And yeah, I guess that's it. We're wrapping this up here. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. And don't forget to eat fruit if you want to stay cute. Bye.